So unlike a lot of the other guys, you didn't have to get on a plane.
Nah, literally right around the corner.
How much has that changed, like, the last week for you, like, not having to go to an unfamiliar city?
It's been great, man. I mean, like I was about to say, like my dad's house is literally 10 minutes up the street, right in the Speedway area. So literally just having like the familiarity with the whole city, knowing where the facility is, not having to scramble last minute to figure out how I'm gonna handle transportation and things like that, man. It's just made it a lot easier for me for sure.
What's your mindset walking into this spot? Because as of now, the quarterback room is kind of wide open on the outside.
100%, just compete, man. Just compete 100% with everything I do, on and off the field, learning from the guys that's already here. The Kenny Moores, Julian Blackman, all those guys, man. Everybody in the room. So just continue to improve every single day. Have the humility, have my head down, and just learn from them and see where it takes me to.
After saying that, but you still have a starter's mentality. Don't you always have to approach any situation like, I'm going to be a starter?
I mean, you just want to take it one day at a time. Just come in and have the mentality to continue to keep getting better. It's a foreign environment for me just coming into the league. But I'm here for a reason. So just having the same mentality I did in college, man. Just working hard every single day, competing, and what comes with it, what comes with it, and it'll take care of itself.
Going from watching this team growing up to being drafted, is it sunk in yet? What's the last week been like for you?
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, just circling back to being a young child, just loving the Colts, favorite player growing up with Bob Sanders, just watching Peyton Manning, like the greats, all those guys, and now be able to wear the horseshoe on my helmet. It's kind of surreal, but it has sunk in for me now, and just reframed it a little bit. Now it's time to get to work for sure.
You've got the jersey on now. Did you just sit there in the locker room for a second and say, this is crazy?
Man, I definitely had to take a picture of it, send it to mom. Just like, yeah, it's real now. So, man, it's crazy, like I said, but it's a blessing. Definitely a blessing just being in my hometown. Definitely have my family, nearby there to come to some games. Not too many games though, so that's gonna be pretty expensive. But yeah, it's gonna be fun though.
How many friends and family members made mention of the Colts before you got drafted, just like hoping you'd land here?
Pretty much by every single one of them. Literally, just like, man, how dope would it be to play for the Colts? And just when I kind of seen like how I was playing now at my age, it kind of gave me a little heads up, like it may happen, and get my name called, and I get that phone call from Mr. Bowd. It was surreal.
And just what has their response been like now that it is happening? Just all the people realizing you get to stay here.
100%. Definitely just being a hometown kid, but man, just like anybody else, any other draft pick, any undrafted guy, just coming in and working, just working. Nothing's gonna be given to you just because I'm from Indy or whatever round I may have got picked. Now it's just time for me to put the work in and take care of business.
JuJu, now that you've been able to meet with Gus Bradley and start to learn this defense, what are your early impressions and how it suits you and your style of play?
100%, I love it. Just his track record and where he's been at with the Seattle Seahawks, the Richard Shermans, the type of defense they had, having those longer guys outside, being able to get hands on receivers and then being able to switch it up, having zone 9s to make plays on the ball. I feel like it definitely suits the type of player I am. I feel like I'm very suitable for a lot of different schemes, but I love it. He's a great guy, great coach, so I'm just looking forward to continuing to keep learning from him.
Getting on the field the first time with Anthony Richardson, seeing him across the field, in those impressions, what is it about him that is most intimidating for a defense?
You don't really got to say a whole lot. You just look at him alone, like his physical stature. Like he's a big dude for sure. I remember he came up and shook my hand, and I got big hands, but I was like, they're like mittens, just kind of suffocated my hands. So that was kind of the first thing. But man, I could just tell he loved the game. Just walking around the facility, he's been having a football in his hand like 24/7. I'm like, okay, yeah, he's locked in. So love to see that from your quarterback. Just like his passion for the game, and just looking forward to seeing him work.
You've got the wrist. Is there plans to do much here at the rookie minicamp this weekend?
Just got to talk to the trainers and doctors, follow that protocol. But yeah, it was something I had to get cleaned up after the season. Just play with the whole my last year at college, and just continue to keep progressing every day forward, and we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, we'll see.
Gotcha. Any plans to play tour guide these next couple of days? Tour guide? Yeah.
I told Freeland, I was like, yeah, once we get out of minicamp, man, if you're still here, if you're not going to Utah, I'll show you around, show you some of the food spots. So yeah, we'll see.
Where are you taking them?
It's a lot of different spots I can take them. I know downtown would love to take them to St. Elmo's. That'd be a good one for sure. Get some little bit more cheaper, like some McAllister's or something like that. We'll see though.
There's been a nice string of Ward Central players get a chance here. I mean, do you sort of keep in contact with those guys, or you just know of guys that have been here?
For sure, man. It's a lot of guys, that's been here before me. Definitely just coming from the high school I came from, like you said, Warren Central. You know, Sheldon Day, a lot of different guys for sure I can name off. But yeah, just learning from all those guys, piggybacking off of them. You know, they've been here before me, so anything that they could get at me and I could take, then eventually be able to pass it on to the guys coming after me is great. For sure.
It came up that you're the second Warren Central player they've drafted.
Say that one more time.
You're only the second Warren Central player they've drafted.
That's actually news to me. I didn't know that. So that's great.
So you don't know who the first one was.
Was it Darren? No, Jeff George. I definitely knew that. I definitely knew that for sure, 100%.